Hello everyone, it's Isaac with Release Cleaner, and we're here today to do a product spotlight on the IK Foam Pro 2. Let's jump right in. Release Cleaner is an all-surface interior and exterior cleaner and degreaser. Its associative technology and extreme value makes Release the best product for your cleaning needs. Visit releasecleaner.com. So this is what you're going to get in the box. It comes with the IK Foam Pro 2, the foaming sprayer itself, an instruction manual, and a little goodie bag here, a little bag of accessories, which we'll go over in a minute. I wanted to talk about some of the new features and additions that IK has added to this foamer versus the 1.5, and the first one being the locking mechanism here. So you used to pump it up, and every once in a while you'd accidentally bump the trigger handle and it would fire off some release out of the container. But what they did is they added this lock-in right here, and you're able to push it, and that locks the handle from being pushed down so you can't accidentally spray your friend. Additionally, this comes with a really nice sturdy base on here. It's a 50-ounce container, and they recommend that you fill 42 ounces of that just to give a little bit of room for the air pressure that needs to be inside to help the liquid inside foam. Next, let's take a look at the accessory bag that comes with your foamer. So we're going to go ahead and dump the contents out on the table here. A lot of great stuff in here. So let's start with these product identification pucks. So you get a green one and you get a red one. And all it does is it's just a personal reference for people that have multiple of these sprayers to kind of get an idea of, hey, you know, this is the product or the dilution ratio that's in this container. It has no operational features. It doesn't do anything to aid the foam at all. But what you do is you take and pop it on the end here just like this, and it locks into place. And so in order to get these off, I recommend unscrewing the canister. It makes it a world of a difference easier. And then you're going to remove it that way. You also get some white foaming pucks here, which we'll show you how to replace in a second. But it also comes with these two tips. And I get questions a lot of, you know, what are these and what do they do? So what these tips are is you actually do have a third one included in the foamer. It's already installed when the foamer comes to you. It's a gray tip that's in here. So what these tips do is it allows either more or less air to get into the mixture to create a wet foam, an intermediate foam, or a dry foam. Now, if you want foam to really stick to a surface, especially a vertical surface, you're going to want to use a dry foam because that's going to kind of help it adhere and stick to the surface a little bit easier, and it won't be as runny to drip down or fall down on a vertical surface. So we'll show you how to change one of the foam tips in here. So what you're going to do is you're just going to lightly pull out on this this tubing right here, and you might need a pliers or something to get it out here. It is a little bit tricky at times just because it sits in there, especially when the foamer is new. But just lightly pull out on that. So here we got our gray tip out. So the gray tip is actually your intermediate foam. So the orange one is for a wet foam, more dribbly. It feels like it contains more liquid and it runs a little bit easier. Your green tip over here, this one is your dry foam. Okay, so this is the one that you're going to want to install to really help create a dry and more adhesive foam, especially on vertical surfaces. So let's go ahead and do that. So all you have to do is take the small end of the tip, and we're going to put that in the where we just got the gray tip out of, just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and take our tubing here and put that back in. Now I'm going to show you how to replace the white puck that's in the tip of the foamer. Sometimes it gets clogged up with dust and debris, and sometimes grass clippings and other things that get into your mixture. And all it does is it just filters it out before it gets on the surface that you're trying to clean. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to start by removing this black piece right here. We'll turn it counterclockwise. Pop that off. So inside here, there's going to be your purple tip, and you can go ahead and slide this out. And inside of there is where this white puck is. Okay, you might need like a paper clip or something small to get it out of there. But routine maintenance includes checking this just to make sure that it's seated in there correctly. It should be flush with the front of the purple tip here. And this one in particular doesn't have any debris because this is a new foamer. But if it did, use a paper clip or something to fish this out of here, and then replace it with one of the replacement foam pucks that comes with your foamer. To reinstall that, just stick it back in. Take the nut here and go clockwise. Now you're ready to aim. So let's talk about actual pressurization of the unit and when do you stop pumping and how much pressure is enough. So IK, what they recommend is that you pump until the white tab here pops out. And what that indicates is that the canister is pressurized and it's ready to spray. So let's go ahead and do that. So there, our white tab just popped up right there. You can see there's a little bit of a gap between the black head here and the white tips. That indicates that it popped up. So the sprayer is pressurized and ready to foam. Now, additionally, let's say that you're done foaming and you're ready to put it away. Well, you probably don't want to keep something that's completely pressurized in storage. So just removing the pressure or releasing the pressure is as easy as pulling up on this white tab right here. That's going to release all the air from your foamer. Additionally, when wanting to use release in a foamer, you want to use it at a 1 to 20 dilution. That's the highest recommended dilution ratio that we recommend for release, and it's the same liquid that is in our ready-to-use release spray bottles. And to fill this up to that 42-ounce mark, because remember, you don't want to fill it up all the way, you got to leave a little bit of air, a little bit of room for your air pressure. So to fill 42 ounces, it's 2 ounces of Release Ultra, and then the rest of it with distilled or filtered water or deionized, something without mineral ions in it, up to that 42-ounce mark. That's going to produce your best foam along with the green tip that's in here, the dry foam. So the 1 to 20 ratio and the dry foam tip, which is green, is going to create that really nice dry thick foam that's going to help you clean. The IK Foam Pro 2 is really an awesome foamer, and when paired with the versatility of release, you can clean on all surfaces without damaging the surface. Thanks for watching today's product spotlight on the IK Foam Pro 2. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box below or reach out to us. Happy cleaning!